Wagwan, everybody. I am your Jamaican queen, Miss Y. You are tuned into How I See It TV, and this is Why Caught Alive. And y'all, I was strolling down those Twitter, now called X streets, and I saw a post from one of the accounts that I follow, Jay's Reality Blog. Go follow them over on X. I'm going to pin their link to their X account in the comment section and leave it in the description box. But they posted a recent live that Nene Leaks just posted, I guess, or just did, blasting Porsha Williams for telling the producers of the Netflix original series that I love, The Upshaws, that she didn't want to work with Nene because they had issues. Now, y'all, it was good just a couple months ago. They were down in Dubai. They were doing videos talking about don't let me call Porsha. And now this allegedly happened, that Porsha told these people that she didn't want to work with Nene. I'm going to let you hear Nene Leaks in her own words. But before I do, like this video, share the link to my channel, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Enjoy the video.
Disappointing video, but nonetheless, here goes. So earlier this week, I was told by my management company that the Netflix scripted series called The Upshaws were interested in casting me for a part. In Upshaws, it's Mike Epps and Wanda Sykes. Directing this particular episode is Kim Fields. I was excited to do it. It's a comedy. I love comedy. I used to have a comedy show out on the road, some of you guys know. So comedy is something that I love to do, and was really happy to do it. As the talks went on, we agreed upon whatever we agreed upon. I was to fly out to LA on Tuesday. They told me that Porsha William Gubadia was also playing in this particular series. She would be side by side with me. Excited. I haven't seen Porsha. We always have a good laugh when we see each other. So I was just like, okay, so me and Porsha are going to kill this part. I get to LA on Tuesday. They tell me to go straight to, to the studios. I need to go into wardrobe. Once I got into wardrobe, I'd chosen to wear like this silver color. They showed me a picture of Porsha. They said that Portia's wearing something similar in color, and maybe I would choose something else because we were gonna be, side by side doing this scene. No problem. I gave them a whole different look. They told me we were gonna be having rehearsal. At rehearsal, I didn't see Porsha. There was a stand-in. We broke for lunch. We came back. We were going to do a whole run-through. I still didn't see Porsha. I'm just waiting to see Porsha, right? I'm excited to see Porsha. I'm like, well, I want to, wait till Porsha on set, so me and her can chop it up. So Porsha never came. We wrapped for the evening. I went back to my hotel. When I got to my hotel, production called me and asked me if I had any issues with any housewives because they were going to be recasting the other position. And I was like, oh my God, no, like what? And they were going to recast the position that Porsha was playing. I was like, what? Why? And they said, do you have any issues with Kim Zolciak, Cynthia Bailey, Marlo Hampton? And I was like, no. Like, I just saw Kim recently and we talked. I talked to Cynthia Bailey often. I talked to Marlo Hampton often. No, like, they ultimately cast Cynthia Bailey and she was flown out to LA on Wednesday. We did the part together. I was later told that Porsha did not show up to work and had said that she did not want to work with me, that we had issues from the past, and she did not want to work with me. Let me take that in for a second. Listen, I am more than disappointed. Porsha and I have double dated a few times, okay? Okay. Simon had a birthday. We were all in Miami together. We hung out for the whole weekend to celebrate Simon's birthday. We all decided one weekend to go to Vegas to see Usher. We all went to Vegas to see Usher, couples. I was in Dubai. Porsha and Simon were in Dubai. We all hung out. Yanni and I have gone to Simon and Porsha's home to hang out, party, drink. My son came over, brought hookahs. We ate African food, had a great time. Of course, Porsha had a wedding, and I'm at her wedding. I've seen Porsha in Atlanta out. We've laughed and talked. I am shocked that Porsha would go to a production company. I am shocked to hear that Porsha would go to a production company and say that she doesn't want to work with me because we've had a lot of issues in the past. What lots of issues that we had in the past. Mind you guys, I haven't been a housewife in over 4.5 years, okay? Besides that, as black women, okay, when you call a black woman angry, difficult, we've got problems, I can't work with them on set, that is a death trap for a black woman in the industry. We don't have any issues that we can't work together. We are professionals. We get on set and we work together and do what we got to do. Your issues in the past, if you had to pick a housewife, it certainly wouldn't be with me. It would have been with Kenya. It would have been with Candy. Those were your major issues. We've had petty things. We're on a reality show. So we obviously are going to have some sort of issues, but we've not had anything where we could not work together. I'm sad and disappointed that Porsha would go to any company and say that she's had issues with me and we cannot work together. That is a lie. I text her. So it's not like I'm doing this video, I didn't text her. I text her. And she sent me a text back saying that she's going through her divorce and I didn't reach out to little sis. Are you serious? You and your husband were just happy and smiling in Dubai. I thought you guys were having a fight and maybe you guys are going to get back together. I don't know what y'all personal business are. I don't want to be nosy, okay? I don't want to invade your privacy. Maybe you need some time. I don't know what you need. I was happy to see her and talk to her and chop it up then. I don't want to pry. Yes, Yanni and Simon are hanging out together, but that has nothing to do with me. I'm not hanging out with Simon. Yanni's hanging out with Simon. I can't change this relationship with that man. I wouldn't let him change my relationship with Porsha. It's disappointing. It's very disappointing that you would do that. It's very disappointing.
Now, I stopped the video there, but if you want to go and listen to the end where Nene threw a whole lot of shade at Porsha, go over to Jay's Reality blog on Twitter so that you can listen to the entire video. But now here's my thoughts. I'm so happy that Nene is working. I'm glad that she got a role, even if it's just a quick cameo on this Netflix series. It's a great series, y'all. I personally love it. So if you haven't watched the Upshaws yet, you might want to get into it before the new season begins. As it relates to what Porsha allegedly said, I can understand why she would be upset that someone who she considers a friend, somebody who we all saw her hanging out with just a couple weeks ago, wouldn't reach out to her after it was made public that she was getting a divorce and all these other things, you know, as it relates to Simon. However, I think it's very unfortunate if Porsha did say these things to the Upshaw's production team. I think that it's unfortunate that she couldn't put all those personal feelings aside in the name of just doing business. Actors on a daily basis, they have to do scenes with people they don't like. It's all in the name of just getting the job done, doing your part, and getting out of there. And maybe she could have had a one-on-one with Nene and told her, hey, I'm disappointed that you didn't reach out to me knowing that I'm going through all of this, and they could have cleared the air. I'm hopeful that this is not actually what happened, but I believe Nene. I also feel like Nene probably shouldn't have blasted this. Again, another example of how she gets in her own way sometimes. The production team, they came to you, they gave you this little bit of tea. You should have held on to it and not spilled it. So I don't know if this is going to be like another strike on, on that long list of strikes that Nene has. Hopefully it won't. But this little beef is going to put the Upshaws series on Netflix in the media, in the mainstream media, at least for a while, and maybe it will allow other people who haven't watched the show yet to go over there and watch it. So, they say no, there's no such thing as bad publicity, and this, in my opinion, isn't bad publicity. So if it works out in, favorable for the Upshaws and their ratings, I am happy for it, because I don't want another one of my good black TV shows to be canceled. So that's how I see things. Please remember to like this video, and if you feel like my content needs some crowd, share the link to my channel and subscribe if you haven't yet. Also, leave a comment below so I know how you see things too. Y'all, I finally got to monetization on YouTube, and one of the first things I want to do with anything that I've earned from any of my content is to help fund a cause that is near and dear to me, and that's to help in ending period poverty in my birth country, Jamaica. Period poverty is a situation in which girls and women are not able to afford menstrual products, or they don't have access to a sanitary environment when they are going through their menstrual cycle. According to a UNICEF study in collaboration with the Ministry of Health in Jamaica, 23% of girls between the ages of 13 to 18 in Jamaica cannot afford menstrual products during their cycle or during their time of the month, and at least 40% of young girls in rural parts of Jamaica are missing school because they're not able to afford period products. And so from any super chat or super stickers that you guys send me, I want to use all of it to fund the purchase of sanitary napkins, rags, wipes, soaps, anything that I can buy and add it to a box that I plan to ship to Jamaica in December when my family will be going to Jamaica for Christmas holidays. If you can't send a super sticker or a super chat, you can always donate to my Cash App, and I'm going to leave it in the description box below. So thank you all for subscribing to my channel, for liking my content. It really means a lot to me. So as I always say, walk good. Bye.